We hope you'll all leave today and start to take measures to save energy around your own homes, to spread the word about this initiative widely and with your neighbors and other members of the community, and also to look for more information and activities that will be coming out and going on over the next 2 years as we compete in this competition. So with that, I'll invite up Abhi Kantamneni. Thank you.
How are you all doing today?
Great.
You know, I've always wanted to be in this room, and I think this is the best circumstances. Thank you all for coming. We heard yesterday the really good news about the emergence of a long-term solution to the closing of the Prescott power plant. On behalf of the Houghton Energy Efficiency Team, HEAT, I would like to thank our utility company, UPCO, the Governor's Office, and all the other stakeholders, and working together to come up with a long-term solution that benefits all residents of the Upper Peninsula and residents of Houghton County. While our job, however, is far from over. A quarter of our population in this county lives under federal poverty levels. Our median household income in this community is 25% and 40% lesser than the state and the national averages, respectively. We have a very old housing stock, very harsh winters, you don't need me to tell you that, very high youth unemployment, and an aging population. So while the agreements of yesterday might have saved exorbitant rate increases in the future, we are still faced with really high energy rates. Now, I got engaged a couple of months ago, and as I was driving here, I did a little math in my head. Right? For every incandescent bulb in my apartment that I switch out to an LED, I can invite one more person to my wedding a year and a half. So it seems like the solution to the energy problem we face is fairly simple and trivial, right? All of us can go back home, and Abhi has spoken, let's all go back home and turn off the lights and the world will be a better place. It turns out that convincing a community of 34,000 people is actually, to be more energy efficient is actually a really difficult problem. Over the past few decades, state governments, private companies, non-profit organizations have tried and have not been very successful at a community-sized energy efficiency program adoption. So what if the whole community was tasked with the responsibility of being more energy efficient? And that is exactly what the Georgetown University Energy Prize plans to do. Over the next 2 years, 50 communities across the country from 26 different states are competing in a spirit of friendly competition to find the most effective ways that communities can reduce their energy consumption. There are many ways that you can save on your energy bills. People have talked to me, and I have talked to a lot of people in the past about things like solar panels, but it is demonstrably true that the most accessible and the easiest way to save energy is through energy efficiency. What I want to do now is show you this map. Right? This is a map of all the semifinalists in the competition. I want you to take a good look at this. Houghton County is by far the poorest, the most rural, the most remote, and the smallest semifinalist in this competition. We are the classic underdog. You couldn't write a movie script. Everyone in the country, will be rooting for us. So